It's a good start to the day. Do you know why?
Why?
I bought 2 more boom arms. Hey Jeremy, do you think I have enough? Do you think I have enough boom arms now with 2 more boom arms?
Boom! Look at these arms.
What's up, boom army? I like that. You guys came up with that. I'm adopting that. You're the boom army. That's right. So I'm really excited for a number of reasons, but the main one is for the next week and a bit, I'm just going to be diving into one project that I've been hanging out to do for ages, and that is to turn one of my classic pictures into a 3D scene, to something that's going to be replicated in 3 dimensions using the Mini and all of the materials from the Ultimate Creativity Collection. I'm super excited about this, and this is going to be the artwork that I'll be hand signing and including with the Ultimate Creativity Collection box. By the way, update on that, we're really close to selling out that first batch, so if you want the Ultimate Creativity Collection in time for the holidays, just, yeah, don't regret being a little too late. I can't guarantee how long these last few will last, but I'm gonna guess within the next 4 days. But that's if people don't start buying more, because I'm saying this on the vlog channel. So just don't regret waiting. Now, the latest addition to my epic hobby table is actually this thing. I haven't figured out where exactly it should go yet, but I got a display case with lights so I can put my minis in there in the place of pride. I'm really looking forward to it. So that as I finish my projects or as the little characters evolve, I can line them all up and have a nice little lit display. Just in time for me making this artwork, well, the miniature version of that artwork, because then that'll have a place of pride in there too. I'm really excited about that. You may have noticed that I have 3 full Ultimate Creativity Collections, and that's because of how I'm using them. So I've used one of them for the promo stuff. You'll have seen, how I sort of filmed them and set them all up and did the unboxing and all that stuff. And I'll still be using the materials for that, but I wanted to make sure I have a couple unopened and packed, fully complete sets that I can essentially use through the courses of a video like this to give myself and you the experience of going through a or several projects with the contents of the box as they are when you get the boxes, which is sort of part of how I want to show how cool it is by showing how to use it from the state that you get it in and where you can take that. This is the filming setup that I've got so far, and thank God this whole giant desk is modular, because it means that I've been able to just rotate the whole thing so I have easy access to this table, but that also that I can easily film between here and here, because this is where I'm going to be working on the project, but this is where it's going to be put together. And I've got this whole monitor system where I can see what I'm working on as I work on it. I've been working on the focus so that it can show as clearly as possible. So I'm trying to sort of figure out the depth. I need the background to be slightly blurred, but I need both minis to be in focus, or as much focus as possible. And then I've got my reference over there. And this feels really cool. I can just go between working on stuff, go over here and changing stuff and seeing what it looks like in context. Really excited. But before I can start filming, these little dudes are in the background of all the shots, and I've actually thought that the end of the desk there is a good spot for my little display case, so I'm going to put them inside. This is just like a cheap eBay plexiglass little display case with a little USB LED lights, but I don't know, it seemed cool. Plus I'm really proud of my little dudes. Little blood angels now that I'm back into miniature painting. You can sit up there. It's going to be a very empty case, but I'm just getting started. And next, this was my first, this is like a micro diorama. Just a little scene on a case. You can't even focus. It's so small, my camera's in selfie mode, it's not focusing, but I made a video on it, so I'll link to that in the card. Got my Puppet Spore Mini, cool to sort of show off how they look and how the magnets work. And then I got my Space Bear Progress. I'll just put those 3 in a row. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Got my little display case. It's a lot yet to be put in there, but I think I'm off to a nice little start there. And I'm ready to start filming, so cut to tomorrow and I'll start filming. And I'm ready to start. Well, I say ready to start. I've started. Basically, I'm building another mini. I've already got the one that you've seen that I've just been setting up with, but this is going to be the one I'm going to paint. And I'm doing it fresh for 2 reasons. One, obviously filming, putting it together for the main channel And two, keeping her separate is just going to make it easier to paint. And I've taken much more care to be as smooth as possible and fill the gaps with Milliput. And this is it. Now it's time to put on the brush on primer and get started. For the actual diorama, it's going to be more of a diorama for the camera than an actual diorama. If I did it as an actual diorama, I'd probably do it a bit differently. But I've got this platform laser cut. I'll make it a little smaller, but the reason I've set this up is so I can sort of see what the focal length is like. And I'm making it quite large because I want her to be in focus, but I want the background sky to be a little more distant. So at the moment, the platform's just resting on a little brush cleaner. So Jeremy's making a platform for it. This was my design. Look at this. This is the advantage of having an in-house CAD designer.
Oh yeah.
Just give us a little tour. There you go. So this is the platform, so I can put it on that instead of using the paint holder. Good job, Jeremy.
Thanks, mate.
I'm going to take a lot of time with these two. The base is going to be a bit easier because aside from those front props that are going to be sort of more on camera, the rest is going to be a lot more like, you know, basing and stuff. So I can leave that mainly till later. But these guys I'm going to spend days on to make as beautiful as I can to really bring this to life. I am so excited, and now that I'm about to start, it's like surreal because these were a drawing, and because I get the opportunity to do something so exciting like these boxes and have my own minis based on my own art, it's just, oh, this is the fun bit. This is the funnest bit for me, is that I get to really just enjoy the results of all that hard work. Oh my god, this is way too much fun. So I've only done the base coat today. With that said, even with that, I'll show you in good lighting. Even with it just having the base coat on, so I haven't done any of the shading, and then I'm gonna do all the highlights and then details and final effects and lighting and all that stuff, but just the base coat. Just the base coat with ambient room lighting on it. How cool is that? It's like totally coming to life, and it's so satisfying. I mean, mini painting is satisfying in and of itself, but mini painting a mini that you designed is just another level. So she's going to be obviously a little different, and I'm going to try and go for a bit of a glowy effect as much as I can. I'm going to use a makeup brush to pull off a little bit of a trick with a zenithal and do some details from there. It's a mini painting term that I'll teach you all about later if you're new to mini painting. But suffice it to say, this is awesome. Jeremy finished my stand, so it's got the legs, and it's all going to be built on here. So it's going to have them in the foreground, and then it's going to have the skyline back here, and I'm going to do all the terrain around that. And this is just the beginning. I am so excited about this. Obviously there's a lot left to go, and I'm not going to show you all of it in this vlog. I'm going to wrap up around here and start to obscure the results if I vlog and they come out before the main channel video, just because this is going to be time consuming, and I'm really excited to surprise you guys with the end result and hopefully surprise myself. I really want to do my best possible artwork and make something truly special. Because I don't know, I feel like there's certainly something special in this. Oh my god, this is fun. So today's question of the day comes from Kiri Tuhi, who says, how are you and your suppliers able to give us so much bang for our buck without you them losing out? $365 for all of that is bloody good value. I think there are a couple of answers to that, and thank you for noticing. We worked very hard on it. One is that I guess the reason retail values are the way that they are is because there are lots of people in the middle. So you have the manufacturer, and then you have the distributors, and then the suppliers, and there's all these links along the chain until it gets to a shelf that people buy it from. So basically, by buying a whole whack of stock from much further back in the chain, it means we're able to provide a much better price and bring those margins down. And because we're ordering in bulk, it's more favorable to them to come to the party and help us out. So that's how we're able to get all the prices down to the point where we can bring so much value in those boxes and get it so far below retail value because we're buying a lot to bring it all together for you guys, and because we're going straight to the suppliers. There are a couple of other reasons. Another one of them is SmartArt. Reed and Brenda have been doing this for ages. They have the SmartArt subscription box, and they've been doing it so long that they have some great relationships with some great suppliers who understand the value of that sort of dynamic. And also the success of the Jazzy art box has become a really helpful thing in making this box happen, because we can go to those suppliers and say, this is what happened last time, and we think we can do that again, if not more. So that's one of the other reasons. And then I think a final one is, frankly, some of the suppliers are just offering tons of value because they are just really excited to be a part of it. And I think the biggest one that comes to mind is Puppets War, the ones doing the minis, the one that I'm painting. First of all, this is the sort of thing they're passionate about, that they've been doing minis and mini bits and models and all this stuff for ages, obviously making a business out of it, but driven much like what I do by the passion. That's the thing that sort of drives them forward, and they're just really cool. Actually, I met them because one of the brothers who sort of runs the company was entered one of my Reddit competitions. So he was a part of my community and saw me getting into minis and said, hey, me and my brother run this company, can we send you some stuff? And I bought some stuff off of them, loved it. And then when this box was shaping together, I was like, hey guys, do you want to work together? And they were just amazing to work with. Massive shout out. It's people like the guys from Puppets War that make this whole thing not only possible, but extremely special. That's it for this vlog. Oh my God, I'm having fun. I don't know how much I could update you on the details. I'll continue to vlog, maybe a bit more of the terrainy stuff, but I don't want to give away too much. I want to hold my cards close to my chest until I can do the big reveal. That's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.